Hello, my name is George Milton. Welcome to Milton's Messages. I have a couple of poems I'd like to read to you that I hope will inspire you to read the King James Bible. This is the aftermath staff. You don't want to deal with him. He will pick you up and drop you in the lake of fire. Looks scary, don't it? You should be scared. That's what an angel really looks like. Not a little pretty little golden haired thing. The first poem is entitled The Aftermath Staff. I'm going to take off my hat in reference to the Lord who's coming back with a two-edged sword. Good morning, people. It's exercise day again, and I try to make it 3 times a week. But God's requirements I have to meet every day for the rest of my life. Both are tasks I have to ask God for to give me strength. I'm not vim and vigor anymore, and I don't want to get any bigger. But as far as doing the Lord's work, I am always rejuvenated and refreshed and doing my best. Psalm 37, 5 to 6, Colossians 3, 23 to 25, because I don't want to deal with the aftermath staff. While exercising, I sometimes have back pain, and the Lord eventually takes it away. The VA constantly offers me pain pills, and I tell them I rely on Jesus, whom everyone should be pleasing. And they laugh because they're not on Jesus' staff. Lusting after worldly things is not good either, and most need to take a breather from that and focus on the Lord. Proverbs 27:20, 1 John 2:15 and 17. Some people will bring up the subject of filthy foods that they eat, and I inform them that those foods are not Jesus treats. They get an attitude of laugh, but eventually they will have to deal with the aftermath stare. Although Jesus talks in parables, we still have to obey because there are no variables. People are always trying to circumvent what Jesus said when there actually is no other way. John 14:6. You have to fully obey him because you don't want to deal with the aftermath staff. Knowing obeying God is a beautiful thing. It brings about peace and the wonderfulness that is hard to explain. Me, myself, I don't want to be in a long line listening to Jesus telling me all the wrong I did in my lifetime. It's not hard to part with worldly and abominable things if you want to be with King Jesus, because you don't want to deal with the aftermath staff. These creatures are angels, described in Ezekiel 1 6 to 13 and Ezekiel 10:12. Sounds scary, so people need to keep their heads buried in the King James to find out for themselves what they can be doing wrong. The aftermath staff is not fiction, so follow Jesus and not Sunday man-made religion. My next poem is entitled Find Peace with Jesus. Find peace with Jesus. Peace and blessings, everyone. I am advising you to go straight to Proverbs 8 for some great wisdom and words, because the false doctrine being taught today is absurd, and it gets worse as the days go by. People make up their own scriptures as they go along while obeying the wrong entity. They can find peace with the real Jesus. Romans 5, 1 to 5, Colossians 3:15. I found peace with Jesus, and it is very pleasing. Many doors have been opened for me, and blessings are plenty. I am so grateful and humble because most of my life I stumbled, and now I don't rumble with Satan. I am just waiting for the Lord's return because I don't want to burn. When people stop sinning and start reading and obeying, they can be on the winning team and find peace with Jesus. Psalm 29:11, John 14:27. God also does not like gossiping. You are not sharing. God calls it talebearing. Proverbs 11:13, 1 Timothy 5:13. That is a situation that we all have participated in. Talebearing does not bring peace. It releases contention and strife. If you keep up mess, you will not gain access to the kingdom. No scratch and sniffs and no ifs. Just do what the Lord say, and you will not have to seek peace. It will be given to you. Jesus seeks peace, and he's coming back to relieve this earth of pollution, war, and toxic stuff. He's had just about enough, you see, and he will fulfill prophecy. Read the King James Bible and get peace and cease from sinning knowingly and unknowingly. Please read the King James Bible, like, share, and subscribe. I hope you like what you had today. Please don't deal with the aftermath staff.